So in this demo, what I'd like to do is to show you how the Remix Maker allows anyone to create remixes and mashups using any MP3, any instrumental or a cappella in just a few seconds. And the process is really simple. All we do is find an MP3 on our computer and click the upload button, and within a few seconds the sound is uploaded to the Remix Maker, and it's made remixable. So we analyze things like the layout of the track, tempo, key, beat points, and we basically extract all the information that we need to be able to make remixes with that MP3. It only takes just a few seconds, and it allows us to go from having a file on our desktop to being able to create thousands of remixes with that file in literally just a few moments. So we can now take it and use it to build an infinite number of remixes and mashups. So the cool thing is you just keep on adding new sounds, and as you do that, you can basically increase the spectrum of different remixes that you can do exponentially with each new sound that you add. Just to explain this page, it's broken down into three very clear steps. We click through these three and then we click the Create Your Remixes button. Just to explain what's going on over here, we can of course play the song that we've just added. We can edit it, which I'll come on to in a second, but more importantly we can add it, and we just do that by clicking the Add button. And as we do that, you'll see the sound will appear here in the bottom right hand corner. So let's just go through and add a number of these just to sort of get us going. One other point regarding this, we've gone to quite a large amount of trouble and incurred quite a large amount of cost in order to license many vocals, verses, beats, instrumentals, hooks, choruses and general sounds, so that when you first log into the Remix Maker, there's a lot of content there basically from many well-known and some independent artists and producers. So you can basically get started with all of these sounds as soon as you log in. Of course, if you're like most people, you'll be wanting to add your own sounds to import your own songs and really give it your own feel. But there is content there. There's lots of great music there to get you started. And you can see there we just hit our limit. We can select a maximum of 10 vocals, a maximum of 10 beats, and a maximum of 10 hooks. But as you're about to see, that actually gives us a massive amount of potential there. That's actually a huge amount of remixes that we can create. So we've selected maybe 6 beats, 8 vocals, maybe 5 hooks, something like that. Gone through the 3 stages. All we do now is click on the Create Your Remixes button, and the Remix Maker analyzes all the different combinations of vocals, verses, beats, hooks, and works out exactly which ones are going to go well with one another, and then it arranges them one by one, as you can see. So in just a few moments, in really just a few seconds, we've created I would say something like 60 possible remixes there. All we do now is click the play button, and this is actually really clever what's going on here.
Only the privileged learn a lesson in my semester. You wanna know the type of shit I say inside my lecture? I make my students and deaf fresh to tiny temper.
Basically what the tool's done is it's automatically started to build the MP3, so it's time stretched the 2 songs, synchronized them, and it's now playing both of the sounds simultaneously while it also builds them. So it's literally building and playing the MP3 at the same time, and it's the only piece of technology in the world that can create remixes in this way. So all you do is go through all the different combinations and just click the play button.
When I drop a verse, sick, I wanna spit, but I think I should see a doctor first. I got a fucked up look on life, but it's not the worst. All I wanna
just scroll through and listen to all the beats and all the hooks, and just any ones that you like. You
just an everyday, ordinary, cold-blooded killer. Just an everyday, ordinary, cold-blooded killer. Everyday, ordinary, cold-blooded killer.
And then all we need to do is go through and decide which ones we want as each of our hooks and each of our verses. So let's have that one as hook 1, that one as hook 2. I quite like these 2 here, so let's make this one verse 1 and this one verse 2. And then we just click the remix button, and again you can add up to 10 remixes. Let's scroll to the top, and then click Create Your Remixes again, and within a few minutes our remixes are automatically built for us. Okay, so our remix has now been built. You can see that it's appeared here. If we click the play button,
Just an everyday, ordinary, cold-blooded killer. Just an everyday, ordinary, cold-blooded killer. Everyday, ordinary, cold-blooded killer. Just an everyday, ordinary, cold.
Fucking monster when I drop a verse. Sick, I wanna spit, but I think I should see a doctor first.
so you'll see how everything's perfectly synchronized, perfectly time stretched. It just all flows, it just all works well together. We've got a few options here. We can download the MP3 of the remix and, you know, listen to it on our iPod or whatever. We can download each of the files individually. We can even remix and mash up our mashups, and clicking on this link here will take us back into the remix maker, but with these sounds selected. So say if you build a remix and it's just not quite right, you want to pull a sound out or put a new sound in, you can do it in one click. But I think the most interesting feature on this page is the share option, and that's because once you've built a remix, you can not just download it or remix it, but you can also share it on Facebook, and this is a really cool option that allows you to instantly share all the hot remixes that you can create with your friends. It appears as this little MP3 player on their Facebook wall, so you know your friends can comment on it, they can download it, they can share it. You've also got the ability to share on any website via our cover art player, but most exciting of all I think is the ability to share to Umix. Now Umix is the sister site of Remix, and what it does is it allows anyone to create DJ mixes and effectively become a DJ. You can DJ any MP3 or any YouTube video. You can add scratches, drops, and crossfade and blends just like a professional DJ would do. And what this means, this integration with Umix, is that it means that you can now share all of your remixes onto Umix and build DJ mixes using your remixes, other people's remixes, and any other song that you've got access to. So it's a really cool function, and right now access to Umix is only available to Remix Maker customers. At some point, probably towards the end of this year, we will open it up to everyone else. But right now it's only available to Remix Maker customers, so there's no other way to get access to Umix, and quite frankly Umix is really a product in itself, so it's a massive bonus to be able to share to Umix, and even indeed to be able to just use the service.